Hey, time for my weekly upload. So, I kind of forgot that I even recorded this video, but basically me and my friend Lainey, and eventually Cole, decided we were going to beat Minecraft in peaceful mode by using some very funny methods. If you like the video, remember to subscribe for more. The amount of support and growth since my last video has been amazing, and I really appreciate it. Enjoy the video. Haha, I'm narrating this now because I realized the audio's gone and I don't want to scrap a video. Anyways, we spawned into a peaceful world on my server and I immediately switch up my controls because the default ones are terrible. After walking for a bit, I find a village, which is pretty lucky all things considered because they will be an extremely important part of this run. Because we're on peaceful mode, no mobs spawn. One would think you can't beat the game because of this. No mobs means no endermen or blazes. No endermen or blazes means no ender pearls or blaze rods. No ender pearls or blaze rods means no eyes of ender. You get the point. But in this version, Minecraft 1.8, cleric villagers have a chance to trade for Eyes of Ender. Keyword chance. That'll come into play later. After getting to the village, I immediately find a blacksmith's house and I pillage and loot it for all that it has and then begin destroying it so I can acquire basic tools. Most of the early game is pretty boring, so here's a really bad montage of everything I did. Make a wooden pickaxe, get stone, look at the future most important person in the village, make stone tools, rob a library, and then I decided to go into a cave. Just so I could get some materials. After all that, I head back into the village and prepare all of my materials. A large part of this run is going to be collecting a bunch of different type of materials, minerals, food, even though we don't need to eat food because it's peaceful mode. You'll see why we collect the food later. But before all that, I had to wait for my iron to smelt so I can make some more armor and go deeper into the caves. And then a friend decided to join me.
Oh, wait. I'm here. Hello. Oh my god.
Anyways, back to cave hunting. Oh wait, I found one. This cave was actually huge. I was able to come back to it multiple times during this playthrough, and I was always able to find more useful ores and materials. So we got some more iron, some coal, and then we decided to go deeper and look for that good old gold. And then we found some gold. This gold was the first step to our first Eye of Ender. But while mining it, Lainey said this?
He's pulling his cock out. I don't know what I thought about that.
I don't really know what we were talking about because, again, my audio was lost, but this is funnier with no context, so I decided to leave it as is. Anyways, gold collecting montage. After collecting gold for nearly 45 minutes, I decided now was the time to go back up to the surface. While mining, I happened to be in the extreme hills, so I also managed to gain some emeralds off of it, which will come in huge in the future. I got my first 9 gold, and traded it to my cleric for my first emerald.
Good song.
And after trading a few more times, I was able to unlock the final trade that could be an Eye of Ender. This is where that chance came in. This is a huge risk because I didn't know this at the time, but clerics only have a chance for their last trade to be an Eye of Ender. But luckily, it rolled the Eye of Ender. Anyways, one Eye of Ender ended up being 7 emeralds, and each emerald costs 9 gold. So doing basic math, I would need around 900 gold to get enough Eyes of Ender to complete this run. And after our first mining trip, I only had 54 gold. We might need a better solution, which is where the food comes into play. See, there were some butchers in the villagers and some, what were they, armorers that took raw meat and coal for emeralds. Since it's a peaceful world we don't need to eat, we began hunting. After collecting 16 pork, I went back to the village to see what next trade we could unlock from the butcher, and they could have a coal trade as well. Coal is way easier to get than food and gold combined, so now we had 3 methods of farming materials, all of varying difficulty, but they all worked pretty well. But now it's just about collecting all the materials. At some point I also got really bored and tried a duping bug, but it didn't end up working well, so I just wasted a bunch of materials for basically no reason. I went back to killing animals, and after slaying half of the Minecraft world's cow population, Lainey had slain half of the world's pig population, and we were just short of the amount of ender eyes needed. So coal mining began. And after coal mining, I had, well, a lot of coal. I traded it all to the armorer and the butcher, waited for their trades to reset after doing a different trade, and just rinsed and repeated. Thankfully, my friends were finally being useful to my cause. Up to this point, Lainey and Cole had been in the server, but not being the most helpful, but their work finally came into play at the very end when I needed it the most.
Oh. Wah.
We had 9 Eyes of Ender, and we needed 5 more to get comfortably to the end. And after a bit more slaughtering of animal populations and another half an hour of mining, I was so close. I had acquired 12 eyes, and I was so bored that I was willing to take the risk of just switching the Minecraft version up to 1.19 to just say I beat Minecraft on peaceful mode in the latest version. Jesus. After messing around for a bit, it was finally time to throw the first pearl. And after journeying for another 15 minutes, we reached the stronghold.
I found a save, bro.
Oh, yep, yep, everything broke. Okay.
Shit for what, like an hour, maybe?
Oh, you know what? I said that I was gonna open a
There's water,
CS:GO.
Brandon.
I was gonna open a singular case.
I fixed it. It's okay. Lainey, you can jump down. Oh, there's water. But you have to jump like right now. You have to jump like right now.
Wait, no, oh my god,
Okay,
wait.
there's no more water.
Too late.
There's
You're
no more
such
water.
a liar, you're such a liar.
Okay, there's water at the bottom. There's water.
But Lainey died to fall damage on her way down, unfortunately. After searching the stronghold, we found the portal, and we only had 11 eyes left, but thankfully the portal had exactly 1 eye. We took the ultimate gamble, and it somehow paid off. Well, now it's time to fight the Ender Dragon. After finally making it to the end, I began
Multiple
mining up
guns,
to the
and I've gone
surface,
through
destroying
multiple
towers
always.
left and right, but holy crap, that's a lot of towers, and I
Right,
don't want to edit all
I've
this
been
footage, so I'm
betrayed,
just
so
going
I
to skip
left
to whenever I
Minecraft
fight the
out.
actual Ender Dragon.
Okay, I'm going down long hallway.
Anyways,
Okay,
here's the last few
I'll
minutes
stop
just
now.
with
Just go
reactions
straight
from
down
my
long hallway,
friends.
Brandon?
I literally died in peaceful. It's literally over. I only expected this from Michael. I only expected it from Michael.
You're doing Michael dirty like that, huh?
Michael?
Oh. Why?
What am I listening to something sad right now? Sorry. I know, I want to.
Fucking dodge, and I'm pissed.
Jeez.
Other Asian dude's name. And I started to get on him, and he's like, dude, why I just have bad memory. Like, he tried to play dumb.
Nice. Look at that. Look at that Alex Sapir. Vision of the Devil 3. Wow. This is the best thing.
Yeah, I did it. I beat Minecraft in peaceful mode. And after collecting my
I feel like I'm
rewards,
having nostalgia
let the
right
credits
now.
roll.